Hey everyone, and welcome to my new show. Yeah, I was looking at my list of Let's Plays that I still need to do, but I also looked at all the Let's Plays that I've already done, and I was kind of thinking to myself, is there anything else I can do? I mean, I love doing these Let's Plays, except there's just so many you can do at a time, especially when you're trying to keep a daily schedule, and you kind of need a break. You kind of need some other action in your life, you know? So I was thinking to myself, what do I have a bizarre collection of that I can review while still keeping to a tight college schedule? Then it came to me. I like Legos. Who doesn't? Lego has been around for 50, 60 years, maybe longer than that. It's been a generational toy, and it has come in all kinds of sets and all kinds of forms, and it's evolved from the small, tiny plastic bricks that our grandparents played with into these giant programmable robots that you can pretty much get to do anything. And there's just it's like Disney. It's like Warner Brothers. It's just never going to go away. It's going to live as long as Mickey Mouse, probably. Maybe even longer. I don't know. And, of course, since there's a whole lot of Lego, that also means that there's a whole lot of people trying to be Lego. And that is what this show is about. For this show, I am going to show you my Lego collection and my collection of not Lego. So welcome to a show that I am not going to say the name of, just in case I need to change it for copyright or consistency. So, with that out of the way, what shall I start off this review show with? How about this one? Yes, Lego Star Wars MicroFighters, Snowspeeder. Oh, and excuse the autofocus, it's probably going to... I don't know, I have a pretty cheap camera, which is a lot better than my previous cameras. If you go back and watch some other videos of mine, you can see I'm recording in like 144p, and the autofocus is terrible, so, But anyway, Lego Star Wars MicroFighters Snowspeeder, Series 2. Yeah, this is a recent thing that Lego has come out with. I mean, not Lego Star Wars, of course. They've been doing that since practically Star Wars has been out. But the MicroFighters, it's only been out for a couple years, I believe, and this Series 2 only came out this year. Let's see, and Series 1, I think it had a Millennium Falcon and a bunch of battle droid things, and I don't know, I don't have that collection with me, unfortunately. And let's see what else we can find in Series 2. From what I understand, it's just 6, so... Okay, come on, autofocus. Okay, there we go. Okay, autofocus. There we go. Okay, what do we got? We got blurry again. Yeah, screw it. Let's see. We have the... What is that called? The Starfighter from what I believe is Episode 2, and then the Vulture Droid from what I think is Episode 1, and then the Snowspeeder, of course, the ATST, I believe, and it's going blurry. Why is it going blurry? It goes into focus, and then it just goes blurry. And okay, ATST, oh, forget it. And I think that's the Republic gunship. And then that spider thing also from Episode 2. So, most of these are really from Episode 2. Half the line is from Episode 2, and that's probably the worst episode in the series. I mean, yeah, everyone likes to rant on Episode 1 and Jar Jar Binks and Jake Lloyd and Liam Neeson as the worst Jedi in the world. But no, it's Episode 2. That one was the one where they tried to make it mature and adult, and just everything came out so unnaturally, so forced, so uncomedic, so ugh. So who would want to collect that? Alright, moving on. So yeah, there's the Snowspeeder. It looks like we got Snowspeeder and Snowspeeder Pilot. So you're not going to give him a name? I don't know. I remember getting I believe it was an X-Wing like 15 years ago, and it actually came with Luke and this other character, the name Dak, so I'm not going to give this guy a name. He's just Snowspeeder Pilot. Okay, I will name you, Josh. Yes, I will name you Josh. Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Let's see. Anything really interesting about the box? Well, yeah, actually, here's something interesting. Why does he have a gun? I mean, so he's piloting a ship, which is almost as big as he is, or he's almost as big as the ship, phrase that however you want, and it looks like there's a missile right there, so why does he need a gun? Oh, and there's not even a window, there's no covering, so that's why he needs a gun, because he has absolutely no protection. He's gonna have to shoot, he's too busy shooting at the enemy with his little teeny gun, to fire off his missiles. And that is very poor planning there. Of course, with the rebellion, I'm actually surprised at their budget. They only have access to like one planet at a time, and there's only a small group, and so I'm just amazed that they can even produce all these ships, all these state-of-the-art things that can take down the Empire in pretty much every single battle. Except for Hoth, of course. I mean, that one was a pretty big disaster, but what you gonna do? Okay, anything else? Let's see. The Lego logo, and the minifigure are trademarks and are copyrights of the... Wait, what? The Lego logo, and the minifigure are trademarks and or copyrights of the... And then it goes right back into... It just goes into French. And then it has Lego Group at the end. So, did they run out of room or something? Did like the guy making the box just type this all up and go, oh shoot, it's going over by a few pixels. I'm just gonna remove Lego Group from the end of the English and just move it all the way down here. You know, nobody's gonna notice. Nobody ever reads these anyway. And he would be right. Let's see. Mix packaging. Stop it. Mix packaging from responsible sources. Let's see, what's over here? Components made in Denmark and all that. An apple. And okay, yeah, there's Josh right there. You know, he's just smiling away. You know, looks a lot happier than when he's fighting in this Hoth battle here. You know, this must be an after the battle photo, or maybe before the battle photo. You know, he's just, hey everyone, just gonna go fight against the evil empire. I'm gonna be back. Save me some chips or a drink, or you know, whatever you have lying around. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, I've put it off for long enough. I think I've milked the box for all it's worth. Here we go. Let's hope, and they fell to the floor. Let's see, where's that there it is. Okay, yeah, so that's in. Let me move the camera a little bit here. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. There we go, and so, yeah, well, you got your typical Lego pieces here. Looks like a pretty good mix here. Well, I guess there's really nothing else to do but put it together and see what it looks like afterwards. Preferably sped up and to a public domain music clip that I don't have to pay a royalty for. Ready? Go. Done. That took a little while longer than I thought it would, but yeah, I don't know. I think it went pretty well. So, there are a couple of spare parts left over, and those go into the drawer of spare parts. Or limbo, whichever one you want to call it. I don't care. So, let's see what we got here. It's actually pretty alright, truth be told. It's a mini Snowspeeder, and, you know, it actually does have quite a bit of detail to it. I like the little decal there, and I like the antenna there. I don't know. So I kind of do and I don't like the antenna. So it's... I will always associate these things with Lego levers. So if they actually put just a straight piece there, I probably would have seen it more as an antenna, but I don't know. It kind of looks like just one of those ejector levers. Here we go. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try that again. And you're safe while the ATST is dead. Yeah, suicide mission. Thankfully, without any suicide. Let's see. Yeah, I like the I like the engines up back here. I like the guns back here. Here's a problem, though. So I'm assuming that these are supposed to be the guns right here. In fact, they're supposed to be sort of the kind of look like machine guns the way they put them. So kind of like a Dirty Harry-esque Star Wars thing. But the guns aren't here. Instead, they're down here. And okay, let's talk about these for a second. I hate these. I hate these new ways of launching missiles. So, you know what you gotta do? You gotta... Oh, you know what? I was actually going to show you something that I could shoot at, so I forgot to bring it. So, I will be right back. And now we're back with this little baby mushroom that I've gotten for Christmas. And, oh, he's so cute. You're just gonna make a wonderful target practice, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And now I can show you why these really piss me off. So, what you gotta do, you gotta flick them. This is really hard looking through the camera. Ow. There we go. Let's put them a little further. And all the accuracy of a no-eyed, no-hand guy who shoots arrows. I have no idea. Okay, do you see my problem yet? So, first of all, these are incredibly inaccurate. You have absolutely no idea where you're shooting, and you have absolutely no idea how much power you're putting behind it. And the second thing is, it really hurts to flip these things. I mean, you flick them, and your nail is slamming into the sharp edges of the Lego bricks. So yeah, why are you giving this to your kid? This is a dangerous weapon. He's going to break his fingernail within the first 5 minutes. I don't know. Whatever happened to spring-loaded things? Why don't they include those in Lego anymore? I remember having a few where you actually loaded it up and you pushed a thing and the spring just shot it out. I don't know. Was that a safety thing? Can they not do that anymore? But I mean, I think this is just as unsafe, if not more. You can still fire this into your brother's eye, you know what I mean? And you're also hurting yourself. Is that why they removed it? Or I don't know. Is it just cost? Is it just I don't know. Pisses me off. I'm sorry. That doesn't necessarily ruin the Lego bit, though. I mean, cosmetically, structurally, hey, it's fine. It's fine. I remember when I was a little kid, I got these other micro things. I don't remember the name, but there was like a mini ATST, or let's see, is the ATST the big thing or the small thing? I don't remember, but there was an ATST, and it was made with like maybe a dozen pieces at max, and I don't want to say it sucked, but it was very cheap looking. It was even as a kid, I was pretty disappointed with it. This one actually does have a lot more detail. It has a lot more pieces. It's put together very nicely. It's has some articulation, and hey, I don't really have that much to complain about. Well, except the missiles. You know, just collect this and don't bother shooting the missiles, and hey, you'll probably be fine. Let's see. What else is in that booklet? Where did that booklet go? It fell behind the table. Of course it did. see. Okay, those are the other sets. Let's see. Can we see them without it getting blurry? Not really. Well, yeah, like I said, there's the, oh, screw it. We already went over that. What's next? Let's see. Download the MicroFighters app. No thank you. They actually charge you money to download it. It's only 99 cents, but at the same time, I want to spend my money on something I actually care about. You know, like a little baby mushroom. And so, yeah, I'm not going to bother playing that yet. I don't know, maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. And let's see, win, give us your feedback. And no, thank you. One last thing, let's look at the minifigure here. So, let's see, yeah, he has his gun there, he has his arms stretched out, because that's the only way you can fit him into the ship. And let's see his face. Face is actually pretty good. It's pretty well painted, pretty well detailed. I think they've been using the same space body thing since the beginning of this Lego Star Wars. How long has Lego Star Wars even been around? I think it was around since Star Wars even came out, but maybe it was 90s or something. I don't remember. It was around long before I was. And take off the hat, and so something interesting. It actually had, yeah, you know how on the box there's a frightened face and a happy face? Well, that's actually on the figure. So if you flip his head around, so he's the happy guy, and he's the pretty scared guy. Shocked and appalled guy. You know, here's a fun game. How about you tell him something that's shocking and then say you're just kidding. Let's say, Hey Josh, doctor said you have a tumor. Oh, never mind, just a blotch on his screen. Hey Josh, I stole your money. Your Monopoly money, that is. Hey Josh, Darth Vader's been sleeping with your mother. Nah, I'm kidding, it's your sister. Yeah, sleep on that for a little while. All in all, pretty solidly put together, and hey, go ahead and buy it. That's my rating here. And that is the first episode of this show. I hope you enjoyed it. I will try to do this on a weekly basis. We'll see what my schedule says. We'll see how often I can drag this Lego table down here and see what I can come up with. So, thank you all for watching, and have a good life.